Hey, this is Bryan. I'm back again. And so our last one, we talked about how we could take just some simple presets and we got a really decent sounding guitar, mosh, heavy metal guitar sound, and we have endless possibilities with Logic's amps and ribbon mics and all these different things, studio, British blues, all these different, it's pretty cool. And I think you even got something right there called Direct where you can, plug in your own little deal. So, but that's not what I'm talking about today. Today, I want to talk about how you can take this guitar sound and even hack it even more. And this is how you do it. All right. So I want to send just a thank you to the guys at Three Circle Studios. And they're the one where I learned this trick from. But I'm going to do it a little bit differently. They did it for vocals. I'm going to do it for guitar. And this is how I'm going to do it. All right. So please, stay with me here. It might be a little confusing, but I promise you in the long run, it's going to be really worth it. So go ahead and hit X to open up and that opens up the mix bus panel. Now you can see here, I've already created, so what you want to do is you want to create two buses. It doesn't matter which channel you have on, because we'll eventually route them later on. So you create a channel bus 9, and then we can use bus 10. Now on bus 9. Now it does not matter what bus you use. Just go ahead and we're just going to call this harmonizer. Just put HRM, harm left. And then hit tab key, do harm right. Very easy. Now, go ahead and set these guys to 0. Oops. There we go. All right. And then on the bus 9, oh yeah, might as well take this guy and just crank it, pan hard left. Then on this one, hard right. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go down to pitch. We're going to do I believe it is the pitch shifter. No, it's pitch shifter. Yes, pitch shifter. Yes, that's it. And go ahead and open another one up for the other channel. Pitch shifter. So we're going to use 2 of these guys. All right. So this is what we have here. We have pitch shifter 1, pitch shifter 2. Now I have some settings here that I used, and you guys can just copy them. And I saved them. I created a preset. I will go ahead and enable the preset on the left one, and I'll explain what it all is and understand what I'm doing here. So harm left, and go ahead and just enable the thing on the bottom because that's important. And then I might as well just enable that. Harm right. So these are the settings. Now, what this does is when you have a vocal or a sound, what it is it slightly shifts the pitch. It's almost like on synthesis where you have a tuning knob and you detune the other wavelength just a little bit, and it kind of adds a little bit of interest to the sound. This is sort of the same deal here. So you just make sure the semitones is 0. Now, this is very important. What you want to do is you want to do a -9 on the left channel and a +14 in synths on the right channel. And make sure it's checked for vocals. And then on the mix, you could do anywhere between 20 to 30. I don't usually want to go over more than 30. Let's go ahead and check this guy up to 25. I may even just keep it at 20. Just a little bit, because a little too much is too much, All right. And then down here, I believe there's a setting. You want to make sure that your delay It's like 9.7 for the left one, and then 14 on the right one. And the crossfade 1%, I think, and normal. Okay, so the only really thing I think you really have to pay attention is this delay setting down here, and this is this drop down arrow. So we got those both set. All right, go ahead and close them out, and then we make sure they're pan hard, pan left, and then we got both buses on both channels going, and let's go ahead and let's make sure, let's put this on a, let's bust this out to its own. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Stereo out. Output bus. I'm going to just use bus 11. We'll call this, harm sum. Harm, or group. That's better. So go ahead, and on the harm group, after you created that, go ahead and put a modulation delay. Right there. Modulation, stereo. Just use the default. It's just perfect the way it is. And then, yeah, that's good, that's good. All right, and just close that out. Or what you could do is you can maybe even put the modulation delay on its own bus, but I kind of like it on there. And like if you didn't want that much modulation, you can actually turn this down to tweak it, like right there. So let's just stay at, like there. And let's see how it sounds right now. I'm very curious. Ooh, nice. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and hit the oh, that's nice. All right, go ahead and put an add limiter on the group. All right, let's go ahead and take that off now. Oh, that sounds nice. All right, let's go ahead and just disable it just real quick. I just want to hear what it sounds without it. Oops. What did we do there? I don't have anything. Oh, I hit the wrong one. There we go. So you can see or hear that when I mute the harm group, still sounds like a decent guitar sound, but when I engage it, the sound just widened like crazy, and it just gives it like, whoa, man, goosebumps. Okay, so the wideness and the width of the sound is through this pitch shifting, and you can even tweak it a little bit more. We can add some more modulation delay. We can even do like we can even do like a parallel compression, and you know, it just, I'm sorry, someone was texting me on my camera phone here, and I'm just like, what? And so I'm just like, what? I'm trying to read it. I'm just like, anyways, all right. Oh, sorry, I was reading me. All right, okay. I'm just like, what? All right, so here we go. So yeah, so we got this big wide sound, and just a matter of, and the cool thing is you could put multiple instruments on this harmonization group. And this is what you call a split harmonizer effect, and this is to you know, I'll give a shout out to Three Circle Studios for making a video of this, and this is where I learned it from, you know, and you know, I'll give you know, I'll put a link up to the original video where I learned this from, and you know, and this guy goes into really cool things, but it's a cool effect, you know, but he has them on mono channels, and you know, I think it actually sounds better if you just do, you know, two buses and do it this way. So I'm doing mine just a little bit different, and it still sounds amazing. So yeah, and then let's do one more thing. Let's go ahead and just let's put a let's do aux 2 or bus 2. I'm sorry, and let's just call this delay. DELAY. There we go. Yeah. And then delay. And we're going to put a stereo delay. Or you could do a tape delay, but I'm going to do stereo delay. All right, and this is another thing that you could do to really trick it out, you know, and give it a more wider, cooler effect. And just do the default. Yeah, that sounds nice. And there's a setting in here, and you can see I have all these different settings. I really like this one. This is called Sync 5, and I think there's some guy, I can't remember where I found this. It's probably on some forum or something like this. He had all these different settings. Anyways, this one right here, Sync 5. Oh shoot, someone's calling me? Seriously? Bye. All right, bye. Da 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 da! Yeah! Woohoo! Oh. Plug this guy in before I lose power. All right, sorry about that. I had a phone call. Okay, so delay. And this one, the output mix and left and right is jacked up all the way up, and the groove is set at 50%. And you know, just copy these settings. It's a really cool. I just like it. It just sounds really nice, and then 62.66 for your groove, and it just kind of gives it a nice groove. Make sure these are all, you know, set just like this. Beat sync. Listen to this guy. Yeah, do. And it kind of has like a nice little groove to it on the delay. It says that one's really good. Yeah, I like that one. So listen to this. This is pretty cool with the delay. That's awesome. Really nice with the delay on there, and then you put the you know, let's go ahead and maybe even output the mix on the modulation delay too. And then I feel like my my channel EQ, maybe even we could just turn that guy down just a little bit, and then we may even need to bring that down just a little bit. It's a little too piercing. So let's see that. Let's go ahead and just turn him down just a little bit. Got a wide cue like that. Turn him down just like that. And I may have just squashed it a little too much. Let's do something like that. And let's go ahead and just turn that guy down like that. All right. So yeah, you can slightly hear the little detuning in it, but it's not bad at all. It's pretty good. So yeah, we will have this awesome wide sound, and we can even expand on this, and we can even put like a bass part. And you know what? It gives me an idea. Stay tuned for the next video, and we'll do a bass part to add to this. Da 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 da. All right, this is Bryan from LogicProHacks. Good day. Enjoy. Cheers.